Hi my dear students, welcome to my YouTube channel and I am Sandhya Srihari here from Vidhyapeetha. We have come up with discussion about half yearly. We all know that half yearly is very close and my students are going to search a number of question papers. I will be solving many question papers in my YouTube channel so that you will be gaining confidence on each concept clarity, formula wise, content wise as well as solution wise. We'll be making my students thorough as well as we'll be maintaining about the time management. If a question paper is given to me, how to manage the time, which section is needed more amount of time, which section should be allotted with lesser amount of time, and how to segregate the time. If any question is not known to me, how I have to tackle that question and redo it with no fear in my mind. The exam fear is one of the most important thing where students are unable to overcome it. During exam, many students will feel that I am feverish, I have stomach ache. Parents will be behind the doctors thinking that अरे कल exam है, मेरे बच्चे को अगर बुखार आ गया तो मैं क्या करूं? So all those things will only happen when your preparation for the exam is not good. So I am here with you and you are going to watch the complete session of my YouTube channel in which I'll be doing many question papers, taking it from different schools related to CBSE, related to state and many other concepts will be cleared. So let us start the session with solving the previous year Delhi Public Schools question paper. It's a CBSE question paper and a half yearly question paper of maths. Whenever a question paper is given to us, how we have to approach the question paper as well as how the solution can be easily done with time management is a most important viewpoint of the complete session. So let us just start the session. This is a question paper that I have taken and it's a Delhi Public School question paper of the year 23-24. It's a 80 marks paper and the duration of the time to complete the whole paper is 3 hours. Since I am explaining each and every question with the concept here, I might take a little more of it or little less of it, but I want you to take a timer with you and whenever you are solving it, please make sure that you are just half an hour before solving it. So if the question paper is given for 3 hours, your mindset should be in such a manner that you will complete the paper in 2.5 hours and half an hour is kept for the complete checking, rechecking of the answers that you have done. So to start with, the first question, we are just taking up the first question here. Section A, B, C, D, E, 5 sections are there. Section A is covered with MCQ questions. There are 20 marks allotted for section A which has MCQ, 1 mark for each question. So when 20 marks is allotted for the section A, the duration of covering this section will only be 18 minutes of time. 18 minutes of span is taken by a student to cover this and let us quickly start the session. So the first question here goes for the LCM of smallest 2-digit number and the smallest composite number is. First of all, I need to understand what is the smallest 2-digit number. The smallest 2-digit number is, just a minute, I'll just change the, yes. Smallest 2-digit number is 10. Smallest 2-digit number is 10. And the second part of the question is asking me smallest composite number. Obviously, smallest composite number will be 4. Now I have to take the LCM of these two. Let us take a slot of 10 and 4. This is 2, 5s are 2s are, again 2, 5 as it is and 1s are 5, 1 and 1. So the LCM of 4 and 10 is 2 into 2 into 5, which is 4 5s are 20 and the correct option will be here option C. Option C is the right answer here because I need to check which is my smallest 2-digit number. According to us, it is 10. Smallest composite number is not 1 because 1 is neither prime nor composite. 2 is the even number and a prime number. 3 is again prime. 4 is the first composite number. Therefore, smallest composite number will be 4. Hence, LCM of those two will be taken as 20. Obviously, we have an option at option C. Option C is the right answer. Moving to the second question. Second question says HCF of 3 to the power of 4 into 2 square into 7 cube as well as 3 square into 5 into 7 power 1. I'll just equalize whenever a number given. You have seen my previous sessions of real numbers as well. In real numbers I have taught you how to take the HCF and LCM. Whenever the prime numbers are taken, first of all we'll write the prime numbers one below each other with their powers, as well as if no prime number is there, I'll equalize the power. So equalizing the power, I have 3 power 4, 2 square, 7 cube, 5 power 0. 3 square, 2 naught, 5 power, 7 power 1, and in my question 5 power 1 is there. So the HCF here, what is HCF? HCF is highest common factor, but I have to take the least power of the prime numbers. So out of 3 square, 3 power 4, 3 square is least, 2 naught, 2 power 2, 2 naught is least, 7 power 1 is least, and 5 naught is least. Therefore multiplying this, 9 into 1 into 7 into 1, 5 naught is 1, 2 naught is 1, so 9 sevens are 63, which is my option B. Very simple question given by DPS paper here. So the two important things covered are, first question was based on again the first chapter with finding the LCM between two unknown numbers. Second question again covered from the first chapter of NCERT textbook. Again HCF is the concept that you need to learn here. Moving on to the third question. So the third question is a quadratic equation whose roots are 2 plus root 3 and 2 minus root 3. There are two important inputs given in the question. One is 2 plus root 3, one is 2 minus root 3. This question is from the second chapter of the syllabus, that is polynomials. Therefore, this will be considered as alpha, this will be considered as beta. Whenever I have to frame any equation, I should know two important things, that is sum of roots as well as product of roots. My sum of roots is always given with alpha plus beta, and product of root is given with alpha into beta. So I have to use this alpha and beta and find the sum of roots. So finding sum of roots, 2 plus root 3 added with 2 minus root 3. So negative root 3, positive root 3 is gone. 2 plus 2 is giving me 4. Therefore, my sum of root, that is alpha plus beta, is 4. Now I have to find the product of root alpha into beta, that is 2 plus root 3 into 2 minus root 3. This is of the form a plus b into a minus b, which will give me a square minus b square. We all know that root 3 the whole square is 3, 2 square is 4 minus root 3 whole square is 3, therefore alpha into beta is giving me 1. I got my sum of root, I got my product of root. I'll put this in the general form. What is the general form to frame any equation? It is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. So x square as it is minus sum of root is 4 into x plus product of root is 1 equated to 0. Let us compare with the options given to us. The options given are x square minus 4x plus 1, which is matching my answer. So obviously the option answer is A. Third answer is A. This is based on the chapter called as polynomial, and the concept that you have to learn here is I have to find sum of root, product of root, and this general form should be kept in mind if you have to solve this question. A very simple question again, and easily solvable with no mistakes at all. Considering the third question, and I hope you people are understanding, moving on to the fourth question here. Find the value of k for which the pair of linear equation x plus y minus 4 equal to 0 and 2x plus ky minus 3 equal to 0 has no solution. So from the question, the inputs are two equations are given. What I have to find here, k is unknown to me, and this equation has no solution. This is a question which is based on linear equation in two variables, and there are three important contents or concepts that we have to learn. Whenever two equations have no solution, the criterion for finding no solution is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 but not equal to c1 by c2. This is the condition for no solution, and the manner of the graph will be parallel. The graph will not meet at any point of time in the Cartesian plane. That is why we say it is not having any solution here. No solution. So whenever I have to find k in this aspect, I will substitute the values of a1, a2, b1, b2 and c1, c2. So from my equation, I know a1 is 1. b1 is 1 and c1 is -4. Let us substitute. a1 by a2 will be 1 by 2, b1 by b2 will be 1 by k, and c1 by c2 will be -4 by -3. Two important things that we have to understand is these two are giving me an equality. a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, but the other part of the equation is an inequality. b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. So first I will just take this block. When I cross multiply it, I have k is equal to 2. But when I take the other block of b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2, I have 1 by k not equal to -4 by -3. Before solving this, just check the options given to us. If my options are matching with the equality, here options are given with 0, 2, 6 and 8. I got the value of k as 2, so you can just mark the answer as option B with 2. If in the options it is given with respect to inequality, you need to solve this part and write the answer or choose the option given. So when no solution is provided in the set of equation, the things that a student has to remember is this a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 but not equal to c1 by c2. The nature of the graph is parallel. That means both the equations will not meet at any point of time in the Cartesian plane. Therefore, considering the options given to me, I have equalities solved. I got the value as 2. So I am marking fourth answer as B with option B as 2. Moving to the fifth question, the distance of the point -6, 8 from origin. This is the highlight of the question. Origin. What do I mean by origin? Origin coordinate system will be 0, 0 and they are asking me to find the distance. I need to memorize the distance formula. Obviously, distance formula says that any distance of a line segment, if line segment is AB, the formula is x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. In this is x1 y1, this is x2 y2. Therefore, square root of 0 minus of -6, that is +6 the whole square, and 0 minus 8 the whole square. So it's square root of 6 square plus -8 the whole square. That is root 36 plus 64, which is root 100. Obviously it can be written as 10 tens are. Therefore the distance is 10 units. Which option is matching? Option D is matching with us. So fifth answer is option D, 10 units. What do I have to remember here? The origin's coordinates are 0, 0 and the distance formula is x2 minus x1 whole square, y2 minus y1 whole square under root. Sixth question. So sixth question is telling me find the sum of first 50 natural odd numbers. The highlight is odd numbers, odd natural numbers. So natural numbers belongs to a set of 1 to etc. till infinity. 1, 3, 5 etc. because they are asking me natural odd numbers. They have specified in the question that there are 50 terms in the given AP. So n is directly 50. I know my first term is 1 here and the common difference is directly 2 because 1 plus 2 is giving me 3. So A2 minus A1 is 3 minus 1, which is 2 here. But I don't know my last term. Therefore, when n is 50, I'll first of all find the 50th term, that is A50. A50 is A plus 49D. This is giving me 1 plus 49 into 2. That is 1 plus 98, which is 99. Therefore, the set starts from my series, or the AP starts from 1, 3, 5, etc. and the last term is now 99. I know my n is 50, I have to directly find S50. The formula of sum to nth term of an AP is n by 2 into A plus AN. So n is 50, 50 by 2 into A is 1 and AN is 99. Therefore, 2 ones are 2 25s are 25 into 100, that is giving me 2500. The question is a bit tricky. You have to know 2 to 3 important things here. One, what is the set of natural number, whether it starts from 0 or 1. After that, I don't know the last term of the AP. For that, I need to find A50 here. Then I will go for finding S50, and 2 important formulas are also being needed to memorize. A50 is A plus 49D and S50 is n by 2 into A plus AN. So this question is based on arithmetic progression chapter, and the whole chapters, all concepts are used here. Obviously, this can also be asked like a 3-mark question, but here it is asked like a 1-marker. Give 1.5 to 2 minutes of time for this question so that you are not lacking or missing any of the things, because it's a easy scoreable question. Moving on to the 7th question. Yes, the 7th question is telling us the first term of an AP is P and the common difference is Q. Then the 10th term is, the given information from the question is A is P here and D is Q. Common difference is Q and first term is P. I have to find the 10th term. 10th term means it's A10. So I'll write it as A plus 9D. A plus n minus 1 into D, which becomes 9D. So A is P plus 9 into Q. So my answer will be P plus 9Q. Matching here is option C, P plus 9Q. A simple question taken from arithmetic progression again. Moving to 8th question, there are 2 triangles, triangle ABC and triangle DEF, which are similar. Both the triangles are similar. There are ratios given here. AB by DE is BC by EF. Which of the following makes the triangle similar? Let us draw the triangle for the 8th one. I have 2 triangles. One is triangle ABC. This is similar to DEF. They have told it's similar. Now they are telling AB by DE, this side AB divided by DE is equal to BC by EF. BC is this side and EF is this side. They are asking us which of the following makes the 2 triangles similar. Whether A equal to D, whether B equal to D, B equal to E, A equal to F. If I have to make these 2 triangles similar, I have to use the criterions. One is AA criterion, AAA criterion, similarity criterion, SAS is there. Here 2 sides are given. This is one side, this is the other side. I need an angle in between. So if I am matching B with E, angle B equal to angle E, which is my option C, this directly coordinates with SAS, similarity criterion. Therefore, I will conclude that the third option, that is angle B equal to angle E, will be the right answer for making these 2 triangles similar. Okay, moving to the next one. 9th question is telling me about if P square is equal to 32 by 50, then what is P? A simple one again. If P square is equal to 32 by 50, P square is given as 32 by 50, I have to declare what is P. Then P is whole number, rational number, integer, irrational number. Let us first find what is P. P will be equal to square root of 32 by 50. I can write 32 as 2 power 5, which will be 2 into 2 into 2, 5 times. Divided by 50 can be written as 5 tens, which is 5 into 5 into 2. Therefore, paired up are coming out this. 2 into 2 root 2 divided by 5 into root 2. Root 2 and root 2 are getting cancelled. So this is giving me 4 by 5. This will be a rational number. So when you simplify the whole thing easily, properly, then you will get to know whether it is a whole number, integer, rational number or irrational. After we did the simplification, I got the answer as 4 by 5, which is rational. Therefore, option B will be the right answer. A simple question of 8th standard, I hope so. So do it properly without hesitating, without even going for rechecking part. Alright. Moving to 10th one. 10th one, if the product of the zeros x square minus 3kx plus 2k square, x square minus 3kx plus 2k square minus 1 is 7. What is 7? The product of the zeros. Then find k. What is meant by product of 0? It is alpha into beta, which is normally equal to c by a. From this equation, there are first coefficient of x square, which will be considered as a, that is 1. A is 1. B is just the coefficient of x, that is minus 3k, and remaining complete term will be c. C is 2k square minus 1. If I count product of zeros here, I have to write c by a to be equal to 7, because it is given. Product of, see here, product of zeros is 7. Therefore, c by a will be 7. From this, what is c? 2k square minus 1 divided by a is 1 equal to 7. So, I can write 2k square is equal to, transposing 1, 7 plus 1. 2k square was 8. K square can be written as 8 by 2, which is 4. Therefore, k can be written as root of 4, which is plus or minus 2. Let us check the options. We have the option at option C called as plus or minus 2. So C will be the right answer. Just in this question, you have to focus on finding A, B, C. That's it. If you find A, B, C in a proper manner, the solution is very simple, clear. Let us check the next question here. Next question says, the 11th one, if AM is not equal to BL, two things, AM not equal to BL, then the pair of equation AX plus BY equal to C, AX plus BY equal to C, and LX plus MY equal to N has which type of solution? So from this, I'll first check for unique. What is unique criterion? A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. From the equation, this is A1 by A2, A by L not equal to B by M. Cross multiply them, AM is not equal to BL. So when I am substituting for A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2, taking the exact things, what are A1, A2, B1, B2 from the equation, directly I am turning up for the given thing, that is AM not equal to BL. So these two equations will have unique solution. Option A, they will have a unique solution. If you are not able to find this after substituting for unique, then go for infinitely many solution or no solution. Then you will be able to figure out it in an easy manner. 12th question, if x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0, x square plus x plus 1 is equal to 0, then options are given to me. X is 0 is a solution, x is 2 is a solution, 0 or 2 is a solution, 0 and 2 are not the solution. So in this question, I have to go for finding 0 of the polynomial, which we learnt in class 9th. So first, there are two important solutions from the whole options. One is 0, the other is 2. I will substitute or find the value of P of 0. This is 0 square plus 0 plus 1. My answer is turning 1. P of 2, let us find out. 2 square plus 2 plus 1, which is 2 square 4 plus 3, which is 7. So when I am substituting x as 0, I am getting the answer as 1. When I am substituting x as 2, I am getting the answer as 7. Nothing is turning 0 here. That means option D, which said x equal to 0, x equal to 2 are not the solution. They are not the solution of the quadratic equation, will be my right answer. So option D will be right here. Here I should have clarity what is meant by 0 of polynomial. Can anybody just brief it on your own, or just try to take a book and help yourself with the definition of 0 of polynomial to just make you understand what is 0 of polynomial? If I am substituting some number in the position of x, the answer is turning 0, then I call it as 0 of polynomial. Here I substituted x as 0, it is turning 1. Substituted x as 2, it is turning 7. Since both the values are not turning 0, these two will not be the 0 of the polynomial. Okay, moving to the 13th one. The discriminant of the quadratic equation ax square minus 4ax plus 2a plus 1 equal to 0 is equal to, what is the discriminant they are asking? Whenever discriminant based questions are asked, it is based on quadratic equation chapter. Discriminant determines the nature of the roots, as well as it gives us a formula of finding the roots. What is discriminant represented by d, which is equal to b square minus 4ac. From the equation, first figure out what are a, b and c. This is a, this will be b, coefficient of x, and the remaining term will be c. I got what is ABC, I am substituting it here. B square will be minus 4a the whole square minus 4 into a into 2a plus 1 in bracket. When I am elaborating, this is 16a square minus 4a into 2a is 8a square. Negative 4a into 1 is negative 4a. So 16a square and 8a square are subtracting to 8a square minus 4a. Taking 8a common or 4a common, I get 2a minus 1. Can we just have any option here? Yes, option C is matching with the answer. So for the 13th one, C will be the right answer. It's a simple question where discriminant was asked, the nature of the roots or root is not asked here. Figure out what is A, B, C from the equation. Whenever a question has 4 terms here, the coefficient of x square will be A, the coefficient of x completely with the sign will be B, and remaining terms will be C. Many students will just take 2a and 4a as the coefficient of x square. Chances of mistakes are high. Question is simple, but mistakes can happen. So just write it once so that you are not lacking behind. 14th question. A card is selected at random from a well-shuffled deck of 52 cards. The probability of being a red face card. Again, based on probability chapter. Why am I telling you the chapter? So that you are able to figure out which are the questions coming from which end. 14th question is come from probability chapter and based on deck of card concept. Deck of card has 52 sets of card. Out of that, it is splitted into 4 different shapes. One is called a heart, the other is called a diamond, the third one is called as an artin, and the fourth one is called as a spade. These two will always be red in color. These two will always be black in color. There are 13 cards of each kind. 13 diamond, 13 heart, 13 spade and 13 artin. Out of which the first letter or the first card 1 will always be represented by A, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and out of 11, 12, 13 we call it as king, queen and jack. KJQ. So here they are asking me, a card is selected at random from 52 cards. That means from the complete set, one card is selected at random. Find the probability of red face card. Red face cards they are asking. I told you heart and diamond will have red cards. So in heart we have 3 face cards. King, jack, queen are called as face cards. Because if you take that card, you will see the face of a king, a queen and a jack. That is why we call it as face cards. So in heart we will have 3 cards. In diamond we will have 3 king, queen, jack card. One is taken at random. So out of this 6, from 26 pack or 52 pack. So the answer here will be number of outcomes. Probability of anything will be number of outcomes divided by total outcomes. Here the number of outcomes can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divided by total number of cards was 52. If I simplify this, this is 2 3s are 2, 26 are. So my option here will be 3 by 26, which is A. Option A will be my right answer. To just tell you again how many face cards will be there in each type of shape. 3 face card. A will not be a face card. So on the whole in 52 cards we have 3, 3, 3, 3, 12 face cards. Out of that red is just 6. So 6 is the number of outcome. By total outcome is 52. Therefore simplifying it 3 by 26, which was my option A. This is a case-based question also. This can be given in 4 marker also. An important concept that you have to learn for your board exam. Moving on, 15th question is asking me about which of the following cannot be the probability of an event. Probability, again the question is based on probability only. Probability of any event happening can be equal to 1. Okay, it can be greater than 1 or equal to 1, not less than 1. So here they are asking me which of the following cannot be the probability of an event. If I look at the options, 0.01 is lesser than 1. 3% can be written as 3 by 100. Obviously this will be greater than 1. Then 16 by 17, when I divide, it is greater than 1. This is also greater than 1. Therefore option A, 0.01 is lesser than 1. Therefore I'll choose the option A. Probability of any event cannot be less than 1. Keep it in mind. 16th one. Moving on, 16th question. A box contains 5 apples, 6 oranges and k bananas. 5 apples are there, 6 oranges and k bananas. If the probability of selecting an apple from the box is 1 by 3, probability of apple is 1 by 3, then the value of k is, I have to find k. K is question mark here. I have to find k. Therefore, probability of apple will be equal to number of outcomes divided by total outcomes. Number of outcomes divided by total outcomes is probability of an event. I know probability of apple is given as 1 by 3, which will be equal to number of outcomes. In the question we know that 5 apples are there, therefore 5 can be the outcomes of apple coming out of the total container. So the total number of outcomes here is 5 plus 6 plus k, the total number of things kept in the bag. Like if I have this bag, I have 5 apples here and 6 oranges and k bananas. Therefore, the total number of people in this basket will be 5 plus 6 plus k. When I am cross multiplying this, 5 plus 6 is 11 plus k equal to 15. I'll shift the 11, k equal to 15 minus 11, which is 4. Hence, option D will be the right answer, which is 4. So this is a tricky part of the question when they are giving you 3 different substances and making you or giving you the probability of one simple component and telling you to find the unknown one. So the number of bananas present in this basket will be 4, which is matching with my option D. Next question. In the 17th question they are asking us find the point which divides the line segment joining the points. I have a line segment P and Q. This is 7, -6 and this is 3, 4. And this line segment is divided in the ratio 1:2. I have to find this point, if I am taking this point as A with x comma y, in which quadrant the coordinates of x and y are lying? They have not given the coordinates here. They are telling us to find which quadrant it is lying. In order to know that, I need to find the coordinate x and y using section formula. This question is based on coordinate geometry, and section formula will be the concept that you have to learn. The formulas goes like this: x is m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2. This is considered as x1 y1, this will be considered as x2 y2, this is m1, this is m2. So when I am writing m1 here, just have a look at the complete figure in a proper manner so that you are not messing with x1, x2, y1, y2. m1 is 1, x2 is 3, m2 is 2, 7 divided by 1 plus 2. So this is 3 plus 14 by 3, which is 17 by 3. Further cannot be simplified. Now I'll find for y. The formula of y is m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. So m1 is 1, y2 is 4, m2 is 2, y1 is minus 6 divided by 1 plus 2. Hence, this is 4 minus 12 by 3, which is minus 8 by 3. Now my x and y here are turning 17 by 3 and negative 8 by 3. If I consider the Cartesian plane, this quadrant has both positive coordinate system. The second quadrant has negative and positive. Third coordinate has negative and negative. Fourth coordinate has positive and negative component. So let us match this. This x is positive, y is negative. X positive, y negative will be in my fourth quadrant. So I have to go for option D, which is my fourth quadrant. You have to be very careful with the sign conventions here, as well as in the Cartesian plane, which quadrant is giving you which sign. That is the important content or the concept that you have to learn in this particular question. Now let us just check what is given in the 18th question. In triangle PQR, MN is parallel to PQ. This line is parallel to QR. MN is parallel to QR. If PM is X, this is X, and MQ is 10, this side is 10 centimeter. PN is X minus 2 and NR is 6 centimeter. I have to find X. Looking at the question, we know it is based on triangle chapter. When triangle chapter is given, I'll be first focusing on basic proportionality theorem or Thales theorem. What does the theorem says? If two lines are parallel to each other, it divides the other two non-parallel sides in a particular ratio. So in this figure, I can take PM divided by MQ to be equal to PN divided by NR. What is PM? X. What is MQ? 10. PN is X minus 2 and NR is 6. I'll cross multiply. 6x equal to 10x minus 20. Shifting 10x, 6x minus 10x equal to negative 20. So this becomes negative 4x equal to negative 20. 4 1s are 4 5s are negative gone. I got x value as 5, which is matching with my option B. Basic proportionality theorem is the only way through which I can solve this. Part by part will be equal to part by another part. Here I have taken the same and solved for x, which is matching with option B. The next part, that is 19th and 20th question, are based on assertion and reason. Assertion and reasoning questions, normally students will go wrong because in this, is the assertion matching with the reason? That is one what students have to understand. And again, is the complete set of things given to me abiding the options given here? That also I have to think. Let us read the question. My assertion says The ratio in which the line segment joining 2 and -3, 5 and 6 internally divided by x-axis is 1:2. Reason is, they are telling the ratio is 1:2. Reason is, for the formula of internal division, mx2 nx1 by m minus n, my2 ny1 by m minus n should be taken. According to section formula, whether internal division or external division, the formula remains the same. I will reverse the ratio while taking it. Therefore, here, if the formula is given with mx2 minus nx1, the reason becomes completely false. So, I will go for option C, that is, assertion is true but reason is false. I'll go for option C, as the reason is given with negative formulas which we don't have. Simple analyzation. Whereas in the 20th question, let us check what is given. All regular polygons of the same number of sides, such as equilateral triangle, square, etc., are similar. So if we think about the assertion, they are telling regular polygons of same number of sides such as equilateral. That means if I have two equilateral triangles, one of smaller one a bigger one, this can be similar. If I have a square, this can be similar to a bigger square. Yes, this is really true. Let us match it with the reason. Two polygons of same number of sides are said to be similar if their corresponding angles are equal and the length of the corresponding sides are proportional. Yes, that is absolutely giving the exact reason for the assertion. What is it telling me? If this side, let me take the triangle, if this side is 2 cm and this is 6 cm or 4 cm, if this side is 3, 6, 4, 8, then let us take the ratio of the sides. 2 by 4, which becomes 1 by 2, 3 by 6, which becomes 1 by 2, and 4 by 8 becomes 1 by 2. So if the ratio of the sides are equal, or the angles given to me, if this is 60 degree and this is also 60 degree, if this is 70 degree, this is also 70 degree, the angles are equal, then I can say by A similarity criterion, the two figures are similar. Therefore, the reason is telling me corresponding angles should be equal and the lengths of the side should be proportional. Both, either of them or both are really true for proving the given polygon to be similar. Hence I say assertion and reason both are true and reason is the correct explanation of the assertion. If it is explaining, I'll go for option A. If it is not explaining, I'll go for option B. Here it is true as well as explaining. Therefore, I'll choose option A, which was my right answer. So in this session of particularly solving the Delhi Public School half-yearly question paper of 2022-23, these are important questions which can be analyzed and make useful practice of this, so that the same sort of question paper with the same set of questions given to you will help you out and you will be able to score well. We are coming up with a series of sessions like this with solutions of different question papers. This was the first part of the question paper, and you can find the question paper link below in the description box. Do like us, subscribe us, and comment my solutions solved here, whether you are able to understand it or not, so that I'll be able to come up with more type of question papers. So I'll be able to come up with more these kinds of videos to make your exam fear go and ruined out of your lives. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to press the bell icon.